Fingering groups for 12 major scales and singing along to 15 major scales. Lesson 1. The circle of fifths and 4 fingering groups. Practicing scales is a basic training for playing piano. Like typing on a computer, it's important to have correct fingering. Normally, beginners learn the C major first. Some may continue from the C major to D major, then E, then F and G, etc., according to their arrangement on the piano, but this is not very effective. Why? I wonder whether you have heard Professor Shi Junwang's Piano Basics, learning how to play 12 major scale hands together in 8 minutes. Professor Wang talked about 3 groups of fingering. Grouping similar fingers together to practice will improve the results. However, Professor Wang was very brief. Many beginners may find it hard to follow. In music theories, major scales are beautifully grouped after the C major into a group with increasing numbers of sharp notes and another with increasing numbers of flat notes. However, practicing these scales on a piano in that order won't help students to achieve multiplied results. The circle of fifths is a great tool for many things, including fingering groups. Starting at the top C major, clockwise to G, D, A, and E. These 5 major scales use the same fingering, the most common one, called common fingering. On the left side of C or counterclockwise, it is F major, using 9 fingers to play instead of all 10 fingers. 9-finger fingering is a different fingering group by itself and can be considered as a transition to the next fingering group. Come back to E major. Continue clockwise are 3 harmonic pairs, B, C flat major, F sharp, G flat major, and C sharp, D flat major. Each pair has 2 names, but their sounds are identical. First pair uses 9 fingers, and the second and third pairs use 10 fingers. Playing these majors require lots of black keys, so black key fingering. The last 3 major scales are A flat, E flat, and B flat. Their right hand uses the black key fingering, but their left hand cannot. Fortunately, the left hand of all these 3 majors are the same, so it's not hard to learn at all. This is the last fingering group called the hybrid fingering. These are a brief introduction of the 4 fingering groups for the 12 major scales. Each major scale would be described in detail from lesson 3 onward because lesson 2 is about singing along. If we can sing along while practicing the scales, it would improve our music sense. It is easy to do so for C major scale with all white keys. However, all other major scales involve 1 or more black keys, sharp, flat notes, sometimes lots of them. Because it takes much longer time to say a black or flat note than a natural note, it is hard to sing along, unless you change the notes into do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Then you lose the direct and one-to-one correlation among the staff notes, the names, and their piano keys. The Germans have created a short name version for the sharp and flat notes, which is of course good. But to me, their names are hard to pronounce, and the sharp note pronunciation doesn't distinguish adequately from the flat ones. That's why in lesson 2, I'll introduce a single sound system. It will enable us to see every sharp, double sharp, flat, double flat note in a single sound, which is also distinctively different from their natural names, so that when you start to learn the fingering of every major scale, starting in lesson 3, you can sing along easily. Thank you for watching. See you in lesson 2.